Whether it's 2 minutes or 2 days, we don't give that up. I don't want to give that up. My vote? Let's just wait it out. You know, we can be all poetic and just lose our minds together.
What's option 3?
Sorry. Come on. Let's get out of here.
As if the main single-player experience wasn't compelling enough, Naughty Dog has now given us a look at what happened before Ellie met Joel in The Last of Us's Left Behind single-player DLC. The expansion puts the player in full control of Ellie as the mission travels back and forth between her time tending to Joel in the present and thinking back to her time with on-again off-again best friend Riley. The story feels as if it could have been a deleted segment in the main story. It's just that well done and gives an interesting look into what events made Ellie the hard and bitter person she is, and what she went through before meeting up with Joel. In the narrative, Ellie is visited in the middle of the night by her best friend Riley, who just joined the anti-government group the Fireflies for one last night together in an old abandoned mall, before leaving forever. Ellie feels as if Riley is exiting her life again, and constant tension is present between the two as they are both torn by how they feel about each other.
Riley, I don't have any more strikes left at this place. Tomorrow we'll just pick up where we left off.
I can't.
We'll just do it another day then. Okay, Firefly Girl, when?
They've asked me to leave.
Leave what?
Boston. I'm supposed to join a group in another city. I argued with them to stay here, but you know how Marlene is. Nothing's easy with her. Everything's a test. They're picking me up tomorrow.
Okay.
That's it?
Well, what do you want me to say?
I don't know. How about some friendly advice? I'm serious.
Why did you bring me here?
I wanted to see you.
No, why did you bring me here?
I don't know.
I don't know.
The banter back and forth between Ellie and Riley is exceptionally well done, with real heart and emotion in the arguments and playfulness the two friends continually have, off and on throughout the 2-hour experience.
I'm giving it to you.
It's recommended to avoid playing this expansion until completing the main quest, in order to avoid spoilers, as there are several throughout the storyline, and not to be caught off guard. Like the main game, graphics are stunningly and horrifyingly beautiful, as the facial animations are trying to be so close to humanity that it can be jarring at times. Combat plays out exactly how it is in the main campaign, with segments of shooting and stealth with unfortunately no drastic improvements over some of the main game's stealth system for this add-on. Puzzles again are present, with Ellie performing such tasks as having to navigate around an electricity-filled pool of water, while also trying to turn on a generator by filling it up with gasoline, with instant death possible if the player happens to fall in. Much of the time spent with Riley is more of an interactive experience than combat-filled, with mini-games such as having a brick-throwing contest, riding a merry-go-round, hanging around in an old abandoned arcade, or playing around in a photo booth which can be uploaded to Facebook.
Well, I loved it, so there.
Wandering around the dark halls of this shopping center looks like something straight out of a George A. Romero zombie film. Perhaps this was an inspiration behind this, with all the unsettling music and the fear of running into clickers around every corner, with military guns and looters not far behind. Naughty Dog has really outdone themselves with this bonus mission, and are proving that telling a good story is not impossible in this day and age where everything seems to have been done to death.